Today I would like to talk to you about Joseph, temptation, false accusation, and the light we carry. Friends, there are moments in life that tear the mask away and reveal who a person truly is. One moment behind a closed door, one moment where desire rises like a flame, where power tightens its grip, where fear awaits silently in the corner. In Parashat Vayeshev, this is the moment that finds Joseph. He is young, alone, far from his father's home, sold, betrayed, wounded in spirit, yet still radiant and alive. Potiphar's wife watches him. Day after day, her eyes follow him. Her voice softens. Her power grows bold. Temptation becomes strategy. Desire becomes pressure. Loneliness becomes a trap. Joseph feels the pull. He feels the longing for warmth in a cold world. He feels the human ache for connection. But in the very center of that storm, he utters a sentence that still echoes through history. How can I do this great wrong? With that, he tears himself away. He flees. She grabs his garment. She crafts a lie. And suddenly the innocent man becomes the accused. The victim becomes the villain. Truth is buried beneath the weight of a louder voice. And we recognize the scene because our world knows this story too well. Today we live with two painful realities that sit side by side. On one side, real victims who have been harmed by misused desire, distorted power, and violations of trust. Their pain is deep. Their need for healing is real. Their voices must be honored. And on the other side, people crushed by false accusations, destroyed by rumor, by quick judgment, by headlines that convict before facts are known. Their suffering is real as well. They too deserve fairness, compassion, and truth. Both realities exist. Both demand moral responsibility. And Joseph stands exactly between them. He is pressured by inappropriate desire. He is crushed by a fabricated story. He becomes the symbol of human integrity caught by the fire. Joseph could not control what others said about him. He could not control how the world interpreted his silence. He could not control the narrative written around his name. He controlled only one thing, the truth inside him. And this lesson is more urgent today than ever in a world of cameras, screenshots, instant opinions, and public judgment that travels faster than reason. Joseph reminds us that real identity is not something people give us. It is something we guard. Integrity is not a prison. It is protection. Boundaries are not weakness. They are strength. Truth may fall to the ground for a moment, but it never dies. And here, the light of Hanukkah begins to shine through this story. Hanukkah is also the story of a small light that refuses to surrender. A story of a minority standing against a vast empire. A story of spiritual courage that outlives power and noise. It is the story of saying no when the world demands yes. It is a story of saying yes when the world expects silence. The story of Joseph is the story of inner discipline. The story of Hanukkah is the story of spiritual defiance. Together, they teach one message. Light does not belong to the strongest. Light belongs to the honest. Joseph kept his flame alive even as he was dragged into darkness. The Maccabees kept their flame alive even when mocked and threatened. And we, in the 21st century, must keep our flame alive in a world full of temptation, pressure, noise, confusion, and sometimes deliberate distortion. The question is not only what Joseph did, the question is what we will do when our moment arrives, when desire touches our weakness, when a false story threatens our dignity, when life forces us to choose between comfort and conscience. Will we retreat from danger like Joseph? Will we stand firm like the Maccabees? Will we keep our inner flames steady no matter who tries to extinguish it? This is light. This is Hanukkah. This is the voice of Parashat Vayeshev calling to us now. And now I would like to share with you a befitting poem. I call it Light Within the Night. A heart that guards its truth will shine. Through fear may rise and faith combine. Its inner flame breaks through the storm and lifts the soul to heal, transform. A single spark can banish night. It mends the wounds that steal our sight. It all holds its place when shadows near. It speaks of hope that conquers fear. When doubt surrounds and tempests roar, the faithful heart becomes far more. It stands in light that will not break, a flame no darkness ever takes. Shabbat Shalom.